Hey everyone, this is Kite Winter and I've got another guest today.
Hello, my name is Alex and I am here from a Pathfinder round where we play together and was invited to play .hack today.
Yeah. This is basically 1.5 of the first episode, like basically episode 1.5, because I haven't touched this game in 4 years. And last time I tried playing this game, I did it on keyboard, which was impossible. But now I have a controller. And game, can you please return to the intro screen? Thank you. And I hope it's a little bit easier this time. So, if you watched the first episode and desperately waited for the next one, I am so sorry, because you're going to see all of it again, but with slightly less cursing. And I'm going to continue this Let's Play, especially. So, are we going to trade the controller per episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so every half hour I need to find my phone. It's in the kitchen. Cut here.
Yep.
Das wird natürlich manchmal ein bisschen länger, manchmal ein bisschen kürzer, je nachdem wie, wenn man gerade mitten im Bosskampf ist, sollte man die Folge nicht abbrechen.
Ja. Ein bisschen plus minus immer.
Ja.
Also generell wird es ja selten genau eine halbe Stunde sein, sondern halt irgendwie an einem vernünftigen Cut, oder?
Ja. Also meine Legends of Zelda Folgen sind so irgendwo zwischen 30 und 45 Minuten.
Dabei hätte ich gesagt, kann man da leichten Cut ziehen.
Ja, aber teilweise ist es halt so, dass wenn ich halt gerade einen, zum Beispiel, gut, ich mache es selten nach Dungeon-Ende, aber teilweise die eine Kürze war halt auch so von wegen, ey, es ist Viertel nach Mitternacht. Dieser scheiß Mini-Boss hat mich gerade zum zweiten Mal gestunlockt. Also Stunlock Kill. Ich hab keinen Bock mehr. And back in. Aha. The controller maps a little bit differently than standard PlayStation controller, so I still have to somehow figure out which buttons do what.
Did I mess up the button configuration?
I don't know.
Auf der Suche nach dem Habedrachen ist noch nicht zurückgekommen. Der Herd der Finsternis grollt. Helba, Königin der Finsternis, stellt schließlich ein Heer auf. Alparon, König des Lichts, grüßt sie. Und sie treffen sich am Fuße des Regenbogens. Die verfluchte Welle muss gemeinsam bekämpft werden. Der See von Alba brodelt. Der große Baum des Lichts fällt. Alle Macht zerfällt zu Tropfen im Tempel von Arche Köln. Riesen ohne Schatten, ihre Welt zerfällt zu nichts. Der Mann der Schatten sollte suchen nach dem Abenddrachen. Kehrt niemals mehr zurück.
Is the game in German?
Nope, but part of the backstory is about, Emma Wieland, the author of that poem, is there's some backstory that
User registration is done. Now for name.
That the person who came up with the whole idea for the game, like the game within the game. Because
I got that part somehow.
was they weren't lovers. It's expanded upon in one of the light novels or in one of the mangas, I'm not sure. But something I actually read. He admired her a lot, and I think the epitaph of Twilight, which is a plot point, especially in the first Attack series, is it's a very central theme, and I think it also was the inspiration for, if not for the whole game, at least for certain areas.
So we get some parts in German, and they make up some parts of the lore.
Yeah, because Emma Wieland was in verse a German person. I have to say the narration is a very good pronunciation. Okay,
Yasuhiko's probably already there waiting for me.
Are we
I'd
making
better
up our
hurry.
own character? Or do we get one?
Yeah, difficult. The character is basically pre-made,
Okay.
but
We're giving him a name.
and I have to say, this character was not an inspiration for my name, at least not consciously. What are your name?
Well, we can at least let the character name be. We just need a username.
Yeah. Let's go with Alex.
Oh, we can go with Alex. If it isn't inspired, then that is a very big coincidence.
At least not consciously.
Okay, yeah, I had the same problem once where I named the character from Monster Hunter, and I was like, oh yeah, this name is so awesome. Totally made it up myself. And years later, I replayed Zelda, and one of the boss enemies I fought recently before playing Monster Hunter had the same name, and I, oh yeah, sure. Not my own name, sad.
Please enjoy the world.
The world is the game that
Yeah.
we're playing in.
It's very creatively named.
Yeah.
We have new mail. Awesome.
CC Corporation is the one that did the game.
Yeah. And message from our friend Yasuhiko. Registered yet? Hey, did you finish registering? What kind of character are you? Oh, and like I said at school, you regret it if you use a smart as name. I'm Orca in the world, so keep that in mind. Don't call me by my real name. You can be a different person when you're there. Well, more like the guy you want to be. Anyway, I'll be at Root Town. Thank you for registering. This is a notification email to complete the registration process. The world, the game, is comprised of several servers. The adventure begins by inputting codes at the Chaos Gates in Root Towns, which are located in each of the servers. Let me introduce each of the servers in Root Towns. Aqua Capital, Mac Ainu. Server Delta Server Root Town. Mac Ainu means the son of a goddess. There are waterways throughout the town. The sounds and the scenery will bring you peace. Highland City Dung Loreg. Oh god. And I never noticed this, but those are Irish names and I am probably butchering these. I am so sorry. Loreg? I have no idea.
Rue server, Rue Town. I guess, I'm not sure.
I would have said circle. Like the different symbols on the keypad from a standard PSX controller?
Oh, yeah.
Possibly.
That could be if you see a cross server and a square server,
Yeah.
then
Dunlorag means the Weaver Guardian. It is a city protected by sprites with buildings made of rocks coexisting with nature. The winds will challenge the adventurers on their quest. Cultural city Carmia Gadelica.
I don't know.
That's a server or arrow server root town. Carmina Gadelica means the Song of Gel. It is a metropolis, a fusion of science and traditional cultural knowledge. Oh no, you're right, it's Greek letters.
Yep.
Aerial City Fort Oof. What's that for a Greek letter?
I don't know, it's the sum symbol.
So probably Sigma?
Yeah, Sigma sounds right.
Let's look it up. That's what we've got, multiple devices.
So we don't butcher everything, only Irish names.
I would love for a pronunciation guide to Irish. If any of my viewers have one, please link me. I would be eternally thankful. Greek letter. Greek alphabet.
Ooh.
Alphabet was the word I was looking for. Theta was the second
Theta.
one.
Oh yeah, I messed that up.
Yes, Sigma.
Yes. What is the A symbol or the arrow symbol?
That's lambda.
Ah, okay. I only know the lambda with the little thingamajig at the top.
Yeah, that's the small letter for it.
Yep.
The lower letter.
So we got.
Yeah. A fort oath means the fort of elves. It originated as a fort built in preparation for a war with Carmina Gadelica, but since the peace agreement it has acted as a watchtower for monsters. Relic City Lea Fail. That's Omega.
Yeah, that's the big Omega.
Yeah. Omega server root town. Lea Fail means the Stone of Destiny. This city was a holy ground of the Targa people before the Great War, but it was destroyed by the Carmina Gadelica forces, which did not like the idea. Please choose them at the Chaos Gate in the root town. It is recommended that you play in Delta server while your level is low. Cool. Version update. The system of the world has been updated to version 2.75. With this update, the following elements have been added. Monster tolerances. For a group of monsters, certain physical or magical attacks will cause 0 damage because of their defense mechanisms, so basically immunities. Elemental hit. Attack with elemental skills that are opposite the monster attribute and it will result in double 2 times the damage. Treasure chest items. You may obtain different items depending on the type of treasure chest. Many items are now available from the god statue. Okay.
Okay, so we got opposite elements are crits. They have immunities to certain types, and God gives us items.
Yeah. I think that times 2 is more like elemental weakness, like in Pokemon. If you attack a fire Pokemon with a water attack, it will cause more damage. And news.
This is the Xanadu I'll see it soon. Yeah.
It's like an approximation of how a computer screen would look in the future, and it's like not quite.
No.
New transportation system operational. The real-time transportation control system (RTCS) ended its trial period today and will be fully operational starting tomorrow. That's too fast. It is predicted that chronic traffic jams will be resolved by the system. The system's main feature is the ability to control and adjust traffic lights depending on the situation. Weren't there... Actually, that's kind of implemented in real life, just with the cameras at the traffic lights that just check how many cars are there.
Yeah.
But not to this extent. When there is a crime, it will turn all traffic lights around the area to red to help prevent the culprit from escaping. As if they would care. If you have $1 million in your trunk, you are going to run a red light.
Nah, they mean they can block you with other cars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Possibly. But the thing is, if there is a situation, or does the whole make a corridor thing only happen if there is a siren?
Yeah, I think they only make a corridor when they hear wee-oo, and I don't think the culprit that is trying to escape has a siren available to make a corridor.
Honestly, if you have time to plan that shit, you can just buy a siren off Amazon, put it on top of your car, because at that point, if you have $1 million in your trunk, you're not going to care for a violation with the siren.
I mean, they think about that. That's the next question. Of course, it is questionable whether criminals will follow the traffic laws. Okay, so no blocking, they just make a red light and hope.
Yeah. The
Not gonna work.
Tops 20 million. I don't think even World of Warcraft did that.
But this is the world!
Sales of the online role-playing game do well because it's a fantasy game. There are not that many fantasy players.
Okay. The game came out in 2007. What year is it in the game? I mean, in the game outside of the game.
I have no idea at the moment. Actually, we don't have a.
Did we have dates on the mails?
No.
Ah, damn it. Well, maybe we'll find out.
And it's also it's a virtual reality game. You see in the manga, you see the virtual reality goggles they are wearing.
That's why it tops 20 million, where World of Warcraft couldn't.
Yeah. Have exceeded 20 million copies worldwide. The game was the first online game released since the Twilight of the New Gods incident. Oh, it sold 10 million copies in its first 6 months and has steadily grown its sales.
Should we know about the incident, or will we find that out in the game?
I actually have no idea at the moment. I think it's like a thing you as a player are like, okay, there's backstory to this game, and some people care and others don't.
Okay, but like we couldn't find out about it in the manual or something.
I don't think I don't actually know because I don't have the manual. Because it's let's just say that it's easier to record on off emulator, even though it was a bitch to set up with OBS. Blend name product. Mounted video display, Neuro Goggle FMD.
Oh yeah, there we see your VR device from Zonus.
Yeah. They become a keyboard so obsolete. Only when you start plugging a jack into your brain.
Yeah.
And we have a universal operating system, which will never happen. Because Linux tried that. And there is like a million different distributions for Linux.
Okay, and they somehow made everything compatible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can tell you what PlutoKiss is, because PlutoKiss was a virus which wrecked everything. So, and basically, it wasn't like in this timeline where everything develops next to each other, and that wonderful XKCD comic where it's like, we have 14 different competing standards. This is stupid. We should develop a standard that unites all of these different standards into one. We now have 15 competing standards. Nice. PlutoKiss killed everything.
And we have a connection from PlutoKiss to Twilight of the New Gods.
Oh yes.
So they seem to be the same. Well, the period following PlutoKiss is Twilight of the New Gods.
Yeah, because everything had to be rebuilt from the ground up.
Yeah, but seemingly in the 2 years since PlutoKiss, they did it.
Yeah.
The new generation HyperNet plan.
Yeah, and apparently we are in 2010.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 years since the game came out. We're going into this game pretty late.
Yeah. Everything has already been let's played and speedrun and
I know all the strategies and the builds.
Yeah.
Everyone is very high level. What's under accessory?
Change desktop image. That's
okay.
That's stupid.
Yeah. And it's not even like only the color changes.
that's my memory card. Cool.
Okay, let's save.
We don't have anything to save. It's not format ocean.
Oh, damn it.
Yes.
Let's format this memory card and then try to save.
There's no save.
Okay, yeah, each volume. It's good that we do it now, because otherwise, if it wouldn't work, that would be really shitty.
I don't know.
But it looks good.
Stage data created. Slot 1.
Okay.
We are already 17 minutes in. Whoops.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Let's look at our character.
Oh yes, more to read. Oh my god.
More menus inside of menus.
Honestly, part of it is that I'm reading all of this for Alex, who doesn't know anything about the game.
Yeah, I'm going in completely blind. Like, I know that it got 4 parts, and the names look like they have something to do with computer viruses, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, there is not enough shitposting on this board.
Yeah, obviously.
And not enough nerf please. Like class OP nerf please.
but maybe the access to the world board is really limited, and all the bitching is somewhere else. Oh boy, even the submenus instead of the submenus of submenus.
We have to go deeper. Where is my totem? Is it the controller?
Does it spin?
Yeah, that's monster tutorial. Oh, that's basically just
Okay, it's a bit of a tutorial.
Yeah.
But it looks like pretty basic stuff.
Yeah, like stuff we two have known for like 20 years.
Yeah, standard RPG stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe we're following our noses because we don't know it, but it looks like very standard RPG stuff.
The thing is, I kind of like that the tutorial is sort of, you can access it, you don't access it, you don't have to. Unlike in other games, which just the first hour is a tutorial level, like, oh my god, Pokemon, stop, I've been playing for 20 years, I know how this works!
I have to admit that I seriously like to play tutorials, so it's never been a problem for me, but yeah, I can see the problem.
Some of those they are also for first time players or like people who have never played before, and
you should make a skip button, yeah. I would never use it personally because I like playing tutorials and I like knowing everything. Maybe they did something new, but yeah, I see why. I mean, yeah, Pokemon catching is explained every game.
Yeah, like, yes, obviously perfectly, make it accessible for new players, people who've never played before, people who just picked this series up, but please make it optional for the people who have.
They did so in Fire Red. You had you had this TV kind of thingy that could play all the tutorials.
I never watched that.
I watched all of it.
What does the symbol do? We do not have enough shitposting. You know the green things called symbol by dungeon. Is there some meaning for them? It explodes when you touch. It looks like a mailing list.
Okay.
If you touch them, they have a special effect on you, like healing, increasing your strength, etc. Effects are random. Woo!
Woo! So they could explode, obviously.
Yeah. Awesome.
We have item trade. Okay.
Okay, apparently you can trade items. That's like a hint for game mechanics, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, and we can trade this one item for another legendary item.
Yeah.
It seems so. Okay, we should keep an eye out on what other guy wants.
Yeah.
So we should trade whatever they need.
Yeah, classic stuff.
I guess we'll have a party, and the party is like, I want this item, and then we can give it to them.
Oh, ooh. Weather mechanics.
Oh boy. Look, he's put a weapon in the grasslands when it was sunny and it got stronger. Oh boy, this looks like really complicated game mechanics.
That's the kind of stuff I use a spreadsheet for. Since I usually spreadsheet on the system I'm currently playing on and I don't have my convertible anymore, I'm going to do this with the very classical pen and paper mechanic. Just write shit down.
Write shit down. Okay. When we drop stuff in different location.
Yeah, I think that's for the springs.
Yeah, I guess it has something to do with the element of the items as well. Like if we got a water sword, it's probably gonna grow stronger in rain. But he told that his sword got weaker in rain and stronger in sun. I'm guessing it depends on the item, but maybe that only sun makes items stronger. This one says that
maybe time of day.
Yeah,
Doesn't.
but the location doesn't seem to matter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so sun makes weapons stronger,
but
rain
armor
makes
weaker.
Weapon weaker. No, cloudy makes armor weaker. Cloudy and rainy is different things.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, but thunder and rain makes armor stronger and weapons weaker. Sunny makes weapon better. Cloudy makes armor weaker. Okay, and they talk about that people are annoying, so there's a bit of shit posting.
Not enough.
No. Okay, they talk about golden eggs. Apparently, it's a good trade item.
Yeah.
But crappy normal item. But high level people want the golden and silver axes, so maybe you can fuse golden and silver axes to, I don't know, meteor axes.
Yeah, you can throw them into the spring and get all the stuff out of it. Basically, the hit. Gold and silver axes are crap items, but they're not vendor trade them.
Okay, yeah. Oh boy, this is a lot. Very much reading.
Yes.
Okay, this is about key items where you randomly hopped up and down and got them.
And basically, a grunty is a type of.
Okay. And then you need to feed it to a pig.
To a grunty.
Okay, grunty is pig.
Yeah.
Keyword creation.
Oh yes. That's the hint towards how the word kind of works, because you collect keywords and you combine them, and then it generates an area for monsters and treasure and stuff.
Okay, and depending on the keywords you use, the area gets generated differently.
Yeah, different attributes, monster levels, and so on. And I think I really need a spreadsheet for that.
When we use the same word twice in a row, is the room completely identical, or is there a bit of randomness involved as well?
I have no idea. I didn't play that far.
Okay.
Beginners should only be concerned with the level of the area.
Yeah, so we don't get our asses kicked.
Yeah.
And we should use words with the low difficulty. Bursting is obviously low difficulty.
Yeah. So...
we need to look out for jewels in the area levels, and the more jewels there is, the higher the level will be, even if we use bursting, which is a difficulty 1 word.
More than one word can set a particular parameter, so basically, yeah, how this shit works.
Oh boy, this looks really confusing, but maybe it will make sense when we actually use it. Okay, he thinks about upgrading to the new Googles, so obviously you don't need them, but then they talk about real world things, like will the thingamajig which we read about work?
Yeah. Oh, this really needs an off-topic channel.
Yeah.
Side means time, by the way. The side statue at the bottom of the dungeon is searching for an adventurer to give a title of honor as the hero of Zeit.
Oh, we totally gotta be the hero of Zeit.
We should have named ourselves Link.
The hero of Zeit.
Only way to get the title is to get to the Zeit statue as fast as you can. So it's basically time attack. Those who want praise of the statue, blah blah blah. Chronicling.
Okay.
Look for an area with a dungeon close to the entrance that doesn't have that many floors.
Yeah, but I guess this is gonna be like. Okay, they finished in. Oh, there was Orca, our friend. Our friend got second place.
Yeah.
Our friend is awesome, and we are, I guess, level 1 nuts.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll grind us.
Well, we are also going to beat Balmung, who is kind of cool. Fly knowledge, blah blah blah. Enemies are too strong, check the board. Are you forming parties? You need member addresses of other players. They're basically NPCs in our case. Member addresses like a business card, but basically a friends list.
Mm-hmm.
System explanation.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy! If one of these has a sub menu, this.
No, there's basically an individual post. Blah blah blah.
Okay, so you get skills by equipping armor and weapons.
Yeah, it's an attack that uses SP. Blah blah blah. Basic shit.
Yes.
Oh my god. Basically,
Are spells skills as well, like healing spells? They use SP or is there a mana system?
There's both.
Okay.
The skills are based on equipment and not characters.
Do we have classes?
Yeah. Okay. But ours is, we are locked to Twin Blade.
Okay, we can't change classes
to,
like, Epic Mage?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know if there's Epic Mage. There's Wave Master, which I think has a healing build and a damage build.
Okay.
Yeah, basic shit.
Yeah. There's magical defense, physical defense, just basic role-playing stuff.
Yeah.
Defense, evade. Tolerance. Okay, this, I don't know, spirit and body is not as explanatory, but I guess we'll wing it. Okay, spirit is against. Okay, these are resistance types for status effects.
Yeah.
Body is body stuff and spirit is spirit stuff. Okay, yeah, I get it. Let's log in.
Yeah, let's
go into the next sub menu. Yes. But hey, we're getting logged into the Delta server.
Yeah.
And the message told us to stay here until we are a bit stronger.
That's our plan. And it's absolutely not...
Hey, you made it.
It's not busy enough, and there's not enough naked people for a real MMO.
And like, Orca totally waited here for hours for we read news or something, and nothing better to do. Couldn't make a post or something.
Hey, it's me, Orca, the Blade Master.
Didn't you even... The thing is, our character knows our pal's name. Like, in-game name.
Yeah.
Wow! You look so different from
Oh boy, like, he even mentioned he doesn't want us to use his real name, and we're like, totally a fucktard now.
That's why Whisper Chat exists!
Hey, in this game I'm Orca, regardless of what I am in reality. I'm pretty well known.
Yeah, you're second hero of time. Side and
Why?
No! You look great.
Anyway, take this.
Yeah, he's gonna give us Uber equip. No, only his member address.
Member address is the flash mail address you can only access in the world.
This place needs Discord.
Flash mail, you can exchange messages with others in real time, as long as you are in the world.
Basically, Whisper system.
He didn't say Whisper yet. It could be broadcast.
Other players to form a party.
Okay, yeah, contact other players. It's Whisper.
Try it out by inviting me to join your party. First, press the triangle button.
It's
to open
the
menu.
button Epsilon. It's on the up.
In the menu, select Party. Next, select Add. Names of players who gave you their
he's
member
level 50.
addresses will be listed here.
And he's second hero of time.
Choose a player
It
you
looks
want to
like
invite to
level
your
50
party
is
and send a flash mail.
max level.
Since
I have
you
no
just
idea.
started,
Okay,
you
we'll see.
probably only
We'll see.
have my member address. Now, press the X button twice to send a flash mail to me.
X is down. Yeah.
Got it. Join my party. It's kind of weird bailing each other when we're face to face. See? My name appears under your screen. That means I'm in your party. By the way, flash mail is only available when you're in a town.
That sucks.
Yes.
Oh, and you can't contact people when they're not logged into the world.
This place needs Discord, or TeamSpeak, or Skype, or something.
Yeah.
Or WhatsApp, or Telegram.
We totally have virtual reality goggles, but we can't contact people when they're not logged in. Like,
Yeah,
but
I mean, it kind of makes sense that you can't contact people over the in-game system while they're not logged in.
but you could at least leave a message. Like,
Yeah.
you can't.
Not
it
always.
seems like you can't do it.
In some games have a letter system, which is never used. But you can't whisper people if they're offline.
Okay.
People do have a life, you know. We're not online 24/7.
I'm
In
not
other
the
words, you
only
can't always count on the
playing
same
kind of
members to
person.
form a party.
I played once, and you could open the chat and leave
Ah.
things there so they can see it the
try to
next
get as
time they
many
log
member
in.
addresses as you can. You'll have more fun that way. Well, how you play is up to you. But since EXP and stuff isn't divided among party members, you really don't benefit if you go solo. Okay, well, why don't we head off? There's nothing to worry about. I found a perfect place for newbies.
I'm totally gonna cheat the
This is
system
the
by having a
Chaos Gate.
friend that's level
Sort
50.
of transfer device that takes us from one place to another.
Well,
Now, press the X button. In the world, each play zone is called an area, determined by a combination of 3 keywords. Select New Keyword. This is the keyword screen. At the top is the entry plate.
Okay, this is what we read about.
yeah.
You put the 3 selected keywords one by one for each part, A, B, and C.
And basically just the different status of the...
Yeah.
You can basically just... It's kind of an interesting system, and it's kind of sad that they didn't make it and did... a real MMO didn't take it up. It would have been very interesting.
Left of the entry plate is all the keywords you have. You can collect more of them by reading your emails, the board, and from other players.
No achievement rewards?
No, obviously not.
Now, let's enter some keywords by starting with part A.
We can't even guess keywords.
Select. Good. Next for part B. Select.
Okay, so do we have a green thing over there right now?
For the last
And
one
the
in
blue
part
thing.
C,
Are they
select
good? Are they
Aqua
bad? Do we
I
know
have
it?
no idea, let's find out.
Okay.
That basically just says we have a lot of dungeons.
Yeah.
Now you're done specifying the area.
A bit of weather, battlefield type.
Uh-huh.
Area level is
Oh, one more
low.
thing. You see the symbol on the left next to the keyword?
Yeah,
Delta.
yeah, Delta.
That's the server symbol. It indicates which server you are currently logged on to. This symbol is Delta, so we're logged on to the Delta server.
Yes.
The list on the bottom right is the area status list. See the jewel next to the field type and dungeon? That indicates how the selected keyword affects the status. For example, check the field type. See the jewel on the right?
One red.
Mhm.
This means that the field type is being determined by Aquafield, the keyword in C.
Yeah.
Ah, so it's the rightmost that determines it, because in dungeon we have 3 different, and it's the only line where we have multiple jewels in the same line.
We don't know what kind of field the current keyword will create until we get there. But once we learn the effect of that keyword, we can combine it with other keywords effectively.
Okay, so we don't know
For
yet
more
how
details,
Aquafield
check out the
determines
board
the
on your
field
own
type.
time.
It looks wet, or sounds wet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get going to the Delta Bursting Passed Over Aquafield. Select Warp.
At least it's level 1, so we shouldn't have any
Yeah.
problems taking down the monsters. Especially with the level 50 character in
Yeah.
our party.
Before we get going, let me explain to you about the camera control. During the game, enemies will attack from all directions. The idea is to adjust your view quickly to see your enemy and grasp the situation. I'll explain more later, but remember, you can only use skills on targets you can see. Basically, if you don't use the camera right, you'll be dead before you know it.
And that kind of killed my initial attempt.
Yeah, I can see that.
Rotate the camera. Push either the L1 button or the R1 button
Oh.
to move the camera.
It's not on the analog stick.
I thought it was the analog stick.
Okay, yeah.
I have
Good.
one around.
Let's zoom in and zoom out. You can zoom the camera in or out by using the right analog stick. Try it. Yeah, that's it. Finally, you reset the camera by pushing the R2 button. There you go. Remember, when the battle starts, constantly adjust your camera.
We just read about 20 minutes of tutorial and we get another tutorial.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the field. It's the lowest level in the area. When you want to return to the town, press the triangle button and select Gate Out from the
It's
menu.
the one on the top.
Grassland, wilderness, and jungle are some of the field types. You can set them with keywords. The combination of field type and weather determines the area elements. For example, if it's a grassland and it's raining, that area will be a water element stage. The elements also affect the type of monsters that will appear and the items you can get. Don't worry about it now. As you get used to it, combine words to get different elements.
I so much want this as a real MMO. Because I love the
Now,
system.
let's get going on our quest.
Really? I have
Check the
both.
map, top right.
I don't like generated things. I like made because they're mostly more detailed.
You see the red down arrow on it? That's the gate to the dungeon. In the dungeon's deepest level, there's a god statue that usually holds a rare item. Basically, the goal is to reach this statue. But enemies are often tougher down there, so gain some levels above ground before you head below. Okay, wait a sec. By using the fairy's orb, hidden data on the map becomes visible, like this. Yellow areas on the map show magic portals, where you encounter monsters and treasures. Alright, how about we go pick a fight? Head for one of the magic portals.
Can you tell us what the ghost is?
No, the ghost is.
For a basic attack, approach the target and press the X button. Try you.
Okay, it's a goblin. We need to spam it.
Yeah.
You've started to get the hang of it, right? Okay, let's try using skills. Press the triangle button to open the menu and select skills. Okay then. Choose breath from the list.
Okay, that's
When the target cursor appears, select the
But
target
already
and
full.
press the X button to execute. That's it. Pretty easy, huh?
okay. That's a heal.
You can target a party member for recovery or remedy skills and the enemy for attack skills. Remember, you can only apply skills to targets within your view. Before using a skill, adjust the camera so that your target comes into view. Well, you must be sick of me at this point.
No, just of the tutorials.
It's your turn to tell me what to do by using chat commands. Okay, I'll teach you the command to get your members to heal.
You can't pick his skills.
Okay then, press the square button to open the
There's
menu.
left.
Next, go ahead and choose first aid from the menu.
That's basically AI.
Okay, AI commands. We don't get to control them fully. We only throw thingamajigs at them like
Yeah.
for humans. They choose. It's still full. Like it hurts. It hurts
Well,
to waste
it's
heals.
good to be the boss, isn't it? If you use it well, you can bunch up on the enemy, or give separate orders to each party member. When you add new members to the party, try various chat commands to see their effects. That's it for now. Just remember When you think you're ready, we'll head for the dungeon.
Everything's fully voiced.
Ah, I just whoops.
Yeah, I think you got into first person view.
Yeah, that's okay. Dude!
Yeah, come on, he's level 50.
Yeah.
Can we go to the ghost? I want to see what the ghost is.
The ghost is that's the well.
Oh, Spring of Mist.
The spring has a strange feel. Maybe I should throw in a weapon or a piece of armor.
Don't have anything yet.
Yeah, only our equipment. We shouldn't throw that away.
Nope.
So I'm guessing when we give commands, the battle menu pauses. So like we can pause an online game. That's weird.
I think it's partially also to emulate how it's a single player game with NPCs that just looks like an online game.
Okay, yeah.
And we are actually over half an hour by now. And I think I'm gonna call this episode 1.5 and give the controller over to Alex in a second. See you guys.